everybody, Wildcat here, and we are back today with the Into the Flames firefighter game, and take a kind of a brief look at that one. I think I showed Emergency 112 the other day, a little brief on that one. So I think I mentioned in that one that I got about 10 games that I'm going to kind of run through on this, and then we'll revisit them and, show some more about them or different aspects of them. It's, 20 minutes ain't enough time to show everything about a game, that's for sure. All right, so they got, I think there's 4 maps for this, maybe 5. I've only played on this map so far, so I just decided to use this one again for the video. This one basically uses a lot of menus for things, for selecting your stuff and that, right? So like with your fire truck, you come up to and you push them, and then you get gear, and then you have a list of what gear. If you say air pack, you say it just instantly puts it on. If I had to point out stuff I didn't like about the game, this would be kind of one of them, because it's, I kind of like the ones where you go up, you have to open the door and pull the tools off the truck. They're all laying out there. It's kind of nicer, but definitely that's my preference of it. That's for sure. This one you kind of have to use the pump a little bit, in order to be able to spray water. So let's come over here and open up our door. They do have a bunch of different trucks in this one. I think I read they were saying there's something like 40 different vehicles. Actually, oops, I forgot. When you get out, if you don't turn the engine off, they stay running. The other thing about these is they do go through gas, so you have to fill them up. Alright, so there's an alarm. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Alright, so let's go to the game world map. Oh, I didn't know I could do it that way. Alright, so if you push your tab key, you can go to world map and running on and off. What I wanted was, emergencies. So right now we only have the one call. Alright, so we can go ahead and click on that. And it says, we're telling them we're en route. Now, how well that works, I'm not sure. Okay, so we got turn our headlights on. We'll turn our lights on. Ooh. All right, we're going the right way at least. So it's kind of nice because it does have a bunch of different sirens to it. I think there's 5. And cars do get out of your way. It's kind of nice. Oops. Of course, this is single player, so... Whoa, he just hit something. Some invisible hole or something. It's taking us kind of a long way around here. Wow, not sure what this guy's problem is here. see any issue. Well, maybe we can go down there for a walk and see. We got fire over there because I can see the smoke going up, so we might carry on down to there. I think the GPS thing in this is kind of broken because, you know, once you get your first call, it puts the GPS out and then it just seems to stay out. I don't really know. I don't know if I want to walk into this stuff. might kill you. Well, let's see if any triggers anything here. Oh yeah, instantly. I had a feeling, so you probably need to have a hazmat suit on to walk into that, but I don't really see what you would do here. All right. Okay, so RIT is not going to come and rescue me because I'm in here by myself, of course, right? So we give up, so that'll put us back at the fire station. Now, there is a way that you're supposed to be able to warp to your trucks or, you know, the different fire stations and stuff, right? So I know how to go to, so if I go to here, say I can teleport to the different fire stations, but teleport to vehicle 3. Well, that's that wasn't the vehicle that I was in, was it? And of course I probably ain't gonna figure this out, but alright. I'll just go ahead and we'll go out in this truck. I haven't played this game for a whole lot, obviously. I don't know it all that well. I basically just spent one day playing it. To try and figure things out. So they do have a helicopter in here that you can fly around with. So yeah, you can get in the helicopter and fly around with that. We'll just go ahead and follow the marker here, and I know now I'm downtown, so I will be able to. We'll eventually run into something here. So I can see they got a building fire over here. Oh, there's my other fire truck. So I'm just gonna run over there real quick and turn it off so it doesn't run out of gas. We'll go over to the one here that's smoking. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's not smoking, that's the smokestacks. Alright, well, I'm gonna carry on this way here and see about the one I seen down here on the map. Okay, so according to that, there should be a fire here somewhere. No, I'm not seeing any. Okay, maybe we gotta go over another block here. According to the map, there should be a fire around here. Well, you know, let's just take a look at the map, make sure we're in the right area. Oh, yeah. Oh, but it looks like he's another kind of straight over. It should be the red L there. So he should be on this side. Oh, okay. It's not a fire. It's a fire department. Great. All right. So hopefully we're coming up to something here this time. Oh, okay. This was this one I did kind of read what the call out was, and this one it was a fire alarm going off. So, and I can hear it. It's around here somewhere, probably right there in that house. Been driving around like crazy in here trying to find something to do. So it just kind of shows you how well it is. All right, so the door won't open. I'll try the back door here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that other one was locked, but the other two, I think it just says that the door is locked. Alright, so we'll come over here and get our trusty pry bar and pry open the door. I believe it's in tools and forcible entry tool. And there it is in our hands. Okay, now it doesn't seem to want to let me. See, that door wouldn't let me use it, but this door is letting me use it. So I don't know if it's because these apartments, whether it's because it's in this one the alarm's going off, or if it's going off in the other one. Okay, so it was this one, so maybe that's why it wouldn't let me open the other door. I think everything's okay in here. We'll just come upstairs and check. These doors are probably all going to be locked, but there's no indication that there's fire in the place, so we should be good to go. Just had to turn the alarm off. Kind of a boring one, but hey, you know, it's a little different, you know. Makes you have to look for the stuff. So to put the tool away, you go to tools, you go forcible entry, and then it puts the tool back. Alright, so I will go to the emergencies, and we'll go to another one here. Okay, we'll try this one here, the working fire. I'll see what this one will work out. Alright, so we have our icon up is, you know, where we have to go to it. I think in the settings you can actually change how much traffic there is around. Oh. Probably gonna tell me I can't go this way, right? But we're gonna go this way anyways. Now, where did my icon go? He's over there. Now, every vehicle in this game only does 70 miles an hour. And of course, you still gotta have your cars that don't like to get out of your way. But it's not like I have my sirens going anyways. Nope. Gotta go another 800. Oh! Oh, here we go. Is that the fire I wanted us to go to? Okay, well, whether it was or wasn't the one, we're gonna go do it anyways. A little cross country. Now, do we have a hydrant kicking around here? Okay, I don't look like it, so we're gonna have to use the water that's in the truck, and then we'll have to fill the tank up on the truck, right? So we got to come to the pump panel, all right, and now I usually just increase the pump pressure to 120. You go over that and it gets hard to move around with the hose. It does go up to 300, I believe, or maybe a little more than 300. Right, so we're going to go tank to pump. So we click on that one. Okay, and we increased our thing. And then we'll come back, we go to connections, we'll take discharge 1. Okay, and now we walk, we exit out, and we should have a hose in our hand. And, okay, so see, now we got a hose in our hand, and we got the water spraying. Now, technically speaking, that water shouldn't be spraying because A, I didn't open the valve for the tank to be able to go to the pump, and I also didn't open the valve for the hose. And it was something I found that it'll let you do this a bunch of times, and then all of a sudden it won't work. So it's a bit of a glitch with it. Now, I didn't fight one of these types of fires before, so I'm not sure if we gotta, you know what I'm gonna do here. Never figured out how to just drop the fire hose. A little lost on that one. Okay, so let's, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come back to the truck, and I'm going to come back to this, and then I'll click discharge 1 again. That'll take the hose out of my hand. I mean, that's right now the only way I know how to take the hose out. And I'm going to come and probably didn't have to come over to this side, but tool, we want a ladder. Alright, so let's go with a 14-foot ladder. And you just come to the building. Let's see if we can find a spot where it'll let me put it. Okay. So that might not be high enough, so we'll grab a longer ladder. I never had a problem putting a ladder up before when I was doing it, so let's try 24-footer. Or maybe this type of fire, this one, it just won't let us go on the roof. Wow. Okay, well, you might want us to use a ladder truck on this one. I never had a problem putting a ladder on the building before on any. I used them before without a problem. I could put ladders up like nothing, but now for some reason it's saying no ladders. Okay, or maybe I'm just not in the right spot. Who knows? Oops, that's not what I wanted. I did have the 24-foot ladder, right? Okay. So that's the way you put stuff back in the truck. Alright, we'll grab this again, just the discharge hose, and we'll see if it'll let me work it again. Yep. Okay, so that's what they want us to do. Cut the doors open. Alright, so I'm going to put on my mask, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this door open. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's get some water in here. Okay, stop spraying. And we'll come in here. Okay. So we'll go to the next door. We'll cut him open. Alright, we'll come to the next door, cut him open. So one thing I did find when it come to putting the fires out, kind of hard to see in these ones, but you got to spray where it's really, really bright. And you can change your water spray, which is kind of cool. I know in some of the other firefighting games you can't do that. You just have the main beam or the main spray. So when the fire's out, you should just get all this nice white smoke, of course, which is steam. Alright, so down over in the bottom left corner of the screen, you get two bars there. So the bottom red one is your life, and the top one there is the one for your oxygen tank. So, and of course, if it reaches 0, well, you're out of oxygen. That does work. For most of like being outside here, I wouldn't really need it on, but you definitely do if you walk into it like I've been doing walking in here, so that's why I just left it on. Alright. Okay, it looks like we got that. Oh, we got black smoke up here still, so something's still burning. Something's wasn't completely put out. Which one are you? Looks like it's in here. There we go, up there. In order to replenish your tank, you just come back to gear and you just do the air pack. Hit the air pack twice, and of course it'll give you a new one fully charged. So now we'll come to connections. Actually, we don't have to go to connection. We can go to pump panel. We can go here, return all hoses, and that puts all the hoses back. We'll turn him back to idle because we don't need him running, right? Now, let's see. I'm not sure if they want us to clear all those out with the fan, so we'll just go ahead and grab the fan here and we'll try it and see. Because usually when you get the fire out, you're done. It usually says that it's complete or... Yeah, it's not letting me put it down. Okay. We were using the water in the tank, so before we run all the way to that fire, we'll see if we can't get fill the truck up here. I'll run over to this lake and see if we can't get our tank filled back up. Right, so over by the lake still have this pole here sticking out of the ground, which of course, you know, it basically is a fire hydrant. It allows you to be able to fill your tank back up. Now that's assuming that it works. Alright, so come to the back here and we'll go supply line because we want to supply this. Alright, let me out of here. Okay, exit. Alright, so we'll come over to here, hook them up, and hopefully this will work. So we'll come to the pump and then we'll say tank fill, open. Alright, so make sure we open that up and then we'll increase. Put up 200. Now this should, okay, so you see the light here, that one just went yellow, then it'll come up to green and then it'll go blue. If it's filling. If these lights don't do it, then it's not filling. Don't tell me it went to yellow and it's not going to go up anymore. Oh, there we go. There's our green. I've had it where it wouldn't fill the tank anymore, and I ended up going to about 3 or 4 different hydrants before all of a sudden it would finally fill the tank. So, but to fill the tank, you have to make sure you open the valve, because if you don't open it, it won't fill. Alright, so our tanks are now full, so we'll put him back on idle. And then we'll close our valve. Right, you can see this valve, you can see that it closed. Alright, exit out of that. So now we got our truck full of water again. Oh. Guess it helps if I remove all the hoses, right? Return all hoses, there we go. The hoses in this game, they will only go so far, and then it says that it's reached its maximum length, and then they disappear. So, yeah. So it does give you the icon. You can see in front of there the flame 1600 meters. I have to go. So that is where the fire is that I selected in the thing. But so I'm going to back up over here so we can hook the truck up to the hydrant. All right. And that way we shouldn't run out of water. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. So we'll go supply line, because of course we want to supply water. Okay, and we're going to run over to the fire hydrant here across the road. I'm going to stick you on the hydrant. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now, the other thing I noticed about this game is really cool is you notice that you can see the line is flat. Alright, so it's got no water in it. I haven't noticed that part in some of the other firefighter games. No, I don't want it. I want tool. I need the hydrant wrench. Right. And then, of course, with the wrench, we can turn the hydrant on, and you'll see water dripping there. But now you can see the hose is full of water. So that's another, I think, neat feature with the game. I haven't noticed that with any of the other ones. So it's, you know, if you can't get water out of your spray, you can look at your hoses, and if they're flat, you know, well, it's because they're not getting water in them. Alright, so we're going to increase our pump up to 120 again. Okay, and we're going to do, we're going to try with primer. Right. Now this one, as you can see when you go primer, it doesn't stay, the valve doesn't stay open. I don't know why, but that's what we're going to try and do. Connections, and we go discharge 1. And we'll back out of here. Okay, and we got water again. So that's good. Oh, before I run over there, we're definitely going to need our air pack too as well for this. Okay. And we might need a pry bar, but we'll see. So this one here, we're going to have to go into the building. Alright, so we're going to put our pack on. Oh, look at that. The door even open for us. That's awesome. Now, one of the things about going into the buildings, of course, is you're going to see, is you're not going to be able to see. So you have to kind of, you know, watch your display at the bottom there. You see how I was getting burned there. That's why he's so far, lost so much life there, kind of thing. So this is the part where, you know, it's important to watch your oxygen, because it really sucks if you run out of oxygen in here. And then you can't find your way out. Or for that matter, in your health, it's like I didn't realize I was getting burned there, so you can see my health is way down now because of that. You see, it definitely makes, they definitely made it interesting, you know, like this is a tough one to see in here. I'm gonna grab a pry bar and go in through the back door a bit, fight a bit there, see if I can't get that smoke to lighten up some, because, you know, I'm almost dead here. Oops. So all I'm doing here is you hit the mouse button, he bends it, and then the left mouse button, and then you hit the left mouse button again, and then again. So of course now until he puts that bar down, I can't use the hose, and I don't know if I can just drop it on the ground. I'm not sure. I should be able to just drop it on the ground. Oh, now it's going to do all this crap again. Well, at least it keeps from getting, a ton of hose strung all over the place. As I said, it will at some point. Want to make sure he's going to spray. It will at some point, as you're running around, tell you the hose has reached its end, and then it puts it all the way on you. So. This is crazy. Wow. I can't believe that I can't get a ladder to go up on these things because I've used the ladder when I played before the other day when I was playing it. I had no issues with using the ladder. I put it up a few times, a couple buildings. Now all of a sudden it won't let me put it on any building. Just out of curiosity, 35 should have, or 24 should have been long enough, but we'll try 35 just to make sure, because I know there's no 35 up there. Too close to building. Say like that's way too long. The 24 should have went up there easily, right? So again, that's just kind of weird. Because it wasn't going to let me put it up there at all, and then it did. The game does have some glitching in it, bugs here and there. And it seems like the longer you keep running the same game, the more you start, or the more that these glitches and stuff appear, right? So I just wanted to come up out here on the roof, put this out and see if that, yeah, that's what I had a feeling. I want us to come on the roof to put that out. Alright, that should be good. There we go. And then it just automatically hooks up. So you can go hop back in the truck and you can watch it fill up. And when it's done, it just automatically will take the hose, put the hose away for you. So it's a good thing to watch. You know, my first time playing around with it, I went to, I did a field fire, and that was quite interesting to have to put out. It took a while to get that put out, and and then did a couple of house fires, and then my truck ran out of gas. Okay, so we're back over here. This was a chemical spill. Okay, I see it now. I thought that yellow there was a bar. That's probably a broken pipe is what that's doing, maybe. Alright, so let's, so we go to the equipment, right? Alright, so, it took me a little bit to remember how to do this. Alright, so we click the change gear, and then that brings up this list. Right, and we go to special gear. Now this is your hazmat suit, so of course you can change to different colors if you want. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter. They all work the same, right? And then we close it out by exiting. Now we're in our hazmat suit. So let's just go down. I'll go down in there again. So I'll be able to go in there this time without being without dying. Did it last time. Ooh, oh geez, he jumps good. Okay, let's see what we do. Need leak kit. Okay. Okay, try tools. There it is, leak kit. Alright. And use it. There we go, he's patched up. Love to jump on this guy. He's patched up. Wow, this is cool. Use red shut-off valve. I wonder if they're talking about that one up there. Okay, so valve is shut off. So we should be done, right? Okay, Horseshoe RD is under control. So now, of course, because he's in a hazmat suit, I've seen it a bunch of times before. Maybe it's in here. Washdown tent. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we gotta go have a washdown. That's pretty cool. I guess maybe go stand in here. That's neat, man. Alright. And then we put the washdown tent away, I guess. That was gear, washdown tent. Yeah, alright. And we come back into here, go gear, change gear, and then we go back to fire gear. So you go to casual wear too, and you can just wear his casual clothes too. But so there is a lot of cool things about this game, a lot of neat things about it, that's for sure. You know, it's got glitches and bugs in it. We didn't have to turn on open the valve to get water at all any of the time today, but if I kept playing long enough, eventually at some point it would go to where you would have to pull the valve for that, right? So when you go to connection, you go to discharge 1, as I've been doing now, and then it's been spraying water without a problem. But on the pump panel, the nozzle we're using is actually this one, discharge 1, and if you go open, I think I'm standing in the wrong spot. Hold on, let me move my guy out of the way here to show this. Okay, so there you can see it there. So we go into here, we go to the pump panel, discharge 1. Now we go open. Okay, let's close it so you can see it closing now. Right, and now it's so typically this should not be spraying water at all without opening that valve, right? So that is a glitch or a bug, whatever you want to call it. But at some point I'd found before playing it, then all of a sudden I would have to go into on the panel and come to here and open it, or it wouldn't spray water at all. And also had to open this one as well on the truck, right? So it was a little frustrating at first because, you know, you first start playing, you're trying to figure out how to use it, and you find out you kind of get it working, you go, cool, it's working, and the next thing you know, it's not working, and you're like, well, what the hell am I doing wrong? And but you know, it's actually the game itself. It is a little buggy. It does have issues with it and stuff. You know, this time around I was only able to show a few things, so next time when I bring the game around, maybe we'll play on a different map and show some other aspects of it or some other things that it has. Well, and I do, you know, even though the game's got glitches in it and stuff that doesn't work, I do enjoy it. It's quite fun to play. You know, I have a good time with it. So, but I'm sure this is long enough now, so I'm just going to say Wildcat out for now, and we'll see you all in the next one. And thanks for watching my videos.